Hey guys, 2026 maps are out and we are going to install them in this vehicle. This is Audi S3 with MMI system, and we are going to check two things. Also, those maps will fit not only this Audi but all the vehicles with the MHI2 high system. It was installed widely in the Volkswagen Group vehicles, so we have Audi, Volkswagen, Seat, Cupra, Skoda, Porsche, Bentley, and I believe also MAN commercial vehicles that were using this system. And all those systems, although they look different, they have different displays and control panels and skins user interface, all those systems are internally technically the same system, so they are using the same maps. It doesn't matter if you are downloading those maps from the Audi website or Volkswagen website or Skoda website or whatever. So we are going to check two things. We are going to check if we have in fact the MHI2 high system in this vehicle. In order to do this, we need to go into the hidden menu, hidden red menu. And we have a button combination for that. We need to press this switch forward and pull this switch backwards at the same time, starting with the left side, pick. And we have this engineering menu, red engineering menu. It's also referred as REM. And over here we are going to check, maybe let's go system. No, let's go back. No, let's go to version information, of course. And we can see that the current version is starting with the MHI2, MHI2 high, MHI high in the second generation of the unit. We can remember all those numbers, the current version of the string. It will be useful in a minute. And the other thing that we want to check, let's go back, let's go to system and activation keys, because in Audi we need activation keys in order to install new maps. So we are looking for code that looks like this one with the EE at the end. 023000EE. If you don't have this code, I will link a video that will explain how to do this. Okay, so with those two things, we can exit the menu with the same combination. And we can go to the computer right now to prepare the update. Okay, so over here I have a 32GB memory card connected to the USB port. And now let's go to the computer. First of all, we want to visit the mibhelper.com website, and over here we want to enter this firmware version that we just checked in the vehicle. When you press go, it will give you all kinds of information about your unit, and in the section number 3 we have navigation maps, and there's 2026 for Europe and for rest of world. I'm sorry, but the Volkswagen Group is not treating the North America region very well, and there are no publicly released maps for them yet. And when we press over here, it will start to download the files. Of course, I'm going to cancel this right now. It's 16 gigs and I already have this downloaded. So over here you can see that I have this zip file, which is roughly 16 gigabytes. And when you extract it, you will have this folder. You want to take what's inside, and there are three things inside: the MHI1, MHI2 and the MetaInfo2 file. And you want to take all those three things and copy them into the memory card. Okay, and also I have this already done over here, so we don't have to wait. And when it's done, we want to take the card and go back to the car. Okay, so back in the vehicle, ignition is on, keys are over here. I have a battery charger, so external power source connected to the vehicle. You can have your engine on. It's best to switch off all the electronic consumption devices like your climatronic, like your lights, internal lights. Don't play with your windows while it's going, because we don't want to create a power drop. So let's go back to the red menu. Let's go to the update section and let's take this card and place it in the SD2 port. And we should see that the SD2 is now available as the update source. So let's select this. It will check what's on the card. It will take a couple of seconds, and soon we will have the option to start the update procedure. Just give it some time. Waiting over here is crucial. You don't want to rush anything. It will take about 30 or 40 minutes to complete the update procedure. Okay, so right now we have the user-defined grayed out, so we want to select the standard update. Let's select this. And this should also give us a list of things that will be updated, list of elements of the navigation, like individual countries, so we can go and check what's not available. The NA is not available, and which things are set to yes, that they will be updated. Okay, so scroll down and press the start update and start update. Do not interrupt the update. Okay, so this is crucial. And right now the unit will reboot into update mode. There are two ways of doing this. I'm using the dedicated update procedure, which is used for firmware updates and so on. But you can also do this from the navigation menu, where you can check what's your current map, what are your current maps, and you can select the update over there. Well, I'm using this method because it will give us a little bit more details about what's going on. Right now we are waiting for the unit to reboot, and we will see which country is currently copied into the unit and so on. And the other method, the method from the navigation menu, will not show us those details. Instead, we'll just have a little progress bar that will go slowly from left to right until it's done. And well, I just want to know what's going on actually in the unit. That's why I'm using this red menu method. Okay, and from now on, I believe you don't need to do anything. It will just do its thing on its own. Yeah. Okay, so now common elements of the European map are copied and so on, and you have about 30 or 40 minutes of your free time to use to clean your vehicle. Just don't play with any electrical things, and we will be back over here in 30 minutes to check how the update is going. Remember when I said that all those units in those vehicles, different brands, are all the same? Well, here we are in Porsche Macan, and this is PCM 4.0, and when you press car and menu for about 3 seconds, you will see in version information that we have very similar version code over here. MHI2 high, Europe and the rest of the world, Porsche group 11, and this is a specific number for the version installed in this vehicle. So you can see that the firmware over here is basically the same as in Audi and Skoda and Seat and Volkswagen and so on, but it's using a different skin. And if we take a look at the Main Unit, which is over here, you can see how it looks. You have the drive for CD and DVD. You have a SIM card port over here and 2 SD ports. And if we go and check in Audi, you can see that the unit actually looks pretty much the same. Well, there's a lot of light over here. Maybe the font is different, but you have the same unit made by the same company. This is Harman, made by Harman. Germany is going right now. 45 minutes, give or take, and we are done. So we can now scroll down and check how the update went. We have OK, resume, cancel version compare, and now the unit is restarting. So let's give it about a minute. And while we are waiting, let me show you this. This is a Harman unit, but from MHI2, so older technology, and from Skoda Octavia 2013, I believe. So you can see that it's pretty much the same as all of those units. There's no SIM card over here, but this is a variant without the SIM card, just that. Oh, the unit is starting. So it doesn't matter if you have Audi, Porsche, Volkswagen, Skoda or Seat, you will have a device like this one in your car, somewhere in your car. Okay, so the unit is up. We can now remove the card with the update. We don't need it as the maps are already copied into the unit. I can insert my card with music, and now let's go to navigation. So I'm pressing over here. You can see that the navigation is still loading because the unit was restarted and it needs a couple additional seconds. Let's go to menu, settings, left drawer, system maintenance, version information, and we have maps from 2026 for East and Central Europe. And we can also go to over here to the navigation database. We can see all the countries that are, oh, battery is low even though I'm charging, and we can see all those countries that were updated. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching. Check the description below this video for download links and more details about how to do this. Thank you and see you soon.